0 record button. Double tap to activate.
Hello there. In today's video, I am going to speak to you about how can you make an inaccessible application accessible for yourself. So this is a very hot topic, right? Because if you make an application accessible for yourself, which you can use with TalkBack, then that's a great thing. This method which I'm going to show you today will work for almost 75% of the applications. It will not work for all the applications. Note that I am saying apps here or applications here. I am excluding the games, so this method will not work on games. If the games are made accessible with TalkBack, then they are going to work with TalkBack. But if they are not made accessible with TalkBack, they are not going to work with TalkBack. Even if there is an allow or deny button coming on the screen when you open a game, it is only going to say game view. Game view. Just that. So that is the thing. So now let's see how to make an inaccessible application accessible. Now there might be some applications which your talkback might say just button or unlabeled button. So let's see how to make those unlabeled buttons labeled. What we will do is we will label the buttons with the help of talkback, and when we label those buttons, the talkback will name the buttons as we have labeled them. For example, I add a label to a button, to an unlabeled button, saying start process. So the next time when I touch on that button or come swiping on that button, talkback will not say unlabeled button, it will say start process. So that's how it works. Now in Vita, as you know, it's a application for video editing. I have made a video on that and I have shown you in that video how to add sound effects to videos. So if you want, you can watch that video to understand better. And if you want to install Vita, you can go in the Play Store, search for it. It will be the first application that will come. So let's experiment on Vita and see, because there are 3 unlabeled buttons which are there in Vita. They are not said by TalkBack as unlabeled. Instead, they are said as just buttons, just that. So let's see how to label those buttons. I will open Vita.
More options button. My Galaxy in Pager. Page 2 of 3. Current page. Samsung page. Vita. 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 Banner image. Quick. New project. Page 2 of 6. Vita. Now all. Video. Image. Blank video. 1143. All. Composite button. Loading. Loading 3 period. Loading resources. Please do not close the app or shut the device. Double tap to activate. Vita. Navigate button. Double tap.
Now let's see how to add label to the buttons which are unlabeled over here. Now to add a label to any button, you do not need any application. If you are using TalkBack, then you can add labels to any buttons. That is, you should have the latest version of TalkBack installed on your device. And maybe if your phone is below Android 5, this method might not work for you. If it is above Android 5, it maybe if it is below Android 5, it will not work for you, this method. Now let's see the unlabeled buttons here.
Store, but, help, 1080p, export, button, disabled.
So as you saw, button disabled. Now, how do we know what the name of the button is? What we are going to do is simply open the TalkBack menu.
TalkBack menu. Navigation, in list. TalkBack menu. Cancel. Vita. Button. Double tap to activate. Label. Button. 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 TalkBack menu. Add label, in list. Double tap to activate.
And there we have add label. So we will click on that.
Add label. Home, button, out of list. English, US, QWERTY shown. Showing Samsung. Back, button.
And now we can add a label. The keyboard has opened in front of us and we can add a label to this button. Now how do we come to know what is the name of the button if the name button is unlabeled? So we will swipe.
Editing, label tag, cancel, button. Okay. Add label.
Add label is there. Then after that it will come as enter the text to be used as a label for this element, internal view name, and then there will be the app's name, and then there will be the name of the button, so you can come to know which button this is.
Enter the text to be used as a label for this element, internal view name, Snowcorp, Vita, id previous underscore clip.
So as we heard, previous underscore clip. So previous underscore clip is the name of this button. Now we could name it as previous video as well, or anything else which we like. So I will name it as previous video, and then you won't see it as button or unlabeled button. You will see it as previous video.
Editing, label, pasted, cancel, okay, button. Double tap to activate.
And after I have done, I just have to simply click on OK.
Keyboard hidden. Vita. Previous video, button. Showing Samsung keyboard. Navigate, button. Store, help, 10, export. Navigate, store, help. Keyboard hidden, 1080p, export, previous button. Double tap to activate. Labels available, use tap with 3 fingers to view.
So as we heard, there was this previous video button, see.
Previous video, button. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold to.
And if we had added the wrong label, we could also remove the label or edit the label.
TalkBack menu. Edit label, in list. Navigation, edit label.
We'll click on this.
Edit label, English, US, remove label, button. Double tap to activate.
We could remove the label.
Cancel, button, okay, cancel. Vita, navigate, button. Double Y, Samsung keyboard. Navigate, button.
So I have cancelled it because I have already named it. We could cancel or we could change the name. After we are done, we could click the OK button, or we could also click on the remove label button and remove the label. Now after the previous video button, we have the play button, which is again unlabeled. Let's label that.
Store, help, 10.8, export, button. Double tap. TalkBack menu. Add label, in list. Add label, English, US, QWERTY shown.
Let's check the name.
Enter the text to be used as a label for this element, internal view name, Snowcorp, Vita, id play.
So as you saw, it is saying play. So we'll add the label.
Samsung keyboard. P L A Y space bar. Play. N B V I S D E O.
So I have written play
Showing
video.
items 1 to 4 of 14.
So I have written play video and I'll simply click on OK.
Add. Editing. Cancel. OK. Vita. Navigate. Button. Double tap to activate. Help. 10x. Navigate. Button. Store. Keyboard. Help. 10x. Previous video. Play video. Button. Disabled. Play. Export. Previous. Play video. Button. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold.
And then we have one more unlabeled button, which is next video. Okay, so let's add the label to this one also.
TalkBack menu. Add label. English, US, QWERTY shown. Enter the text to be used as a label for this element, internal view name, Snowcorp, Vita, id next underscore clip.
So it's as simple as that. You just have to open the TalkBack menu, click the add label button, check the name of the button, and then write the name of the button, and then click the OK button. The label will be added. So I will write next.
Sam M. Mike N R E V C space bar. Next time option week 1 N B V 9 video Backspace. Space deleted. Showing items 1 to 4 of 14.
I have written next video here. I'll click OK.
Video. Add label. Cancel. OK. Keyboard hidden. Vita. Next video button. Keyboard.
Now after adding these labels, I have come to my home screen now. Now I'll close all the apps, reopen Vita and show you that these labels remain there.
Vita, 3 of 3. Close all. All apps closed. Home screen.
I'll open Vita.
Page. More up. Classroom. In pager. Camera. Deco pick. Speech to text. Captioned. Use. Deco pick. Camera. Class. Sue. Vita. 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 Banner image. Quick start. Pick new project. Vita. All. Navigate. All. Video. Image. Blank. 1140. Blank. Image. Video. All. Nav. All. Composite. Loading. Loading 3 period. Loading resources. Please do not close the app or shut the device. Vita. Navigate. Button.
Now when I swipe when I swipe on my screen, now you will hear the names of the buttons instead of just button. Okay, you used to hear button. Instead of that, now you are going to hear the names of the button as I have labeled them. Okay.
Store. Help. 10. Export. Previous video. Button. Disabled. Play video. Button. Next video. Button. Double tap.
Okay. So as you heard the label, as you heard the name of the button,
As. Record.
as you heard the name of the button, you saw that the label was added. So that is how you can make nearly all the inaccessible apps accessible for yourself. So this was it for today's video. Until next time, bye bye.
Hi everyone. If you like my video, so please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any doubt, then you can write it in the comments section down below. I will try to answer it soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.